Hi, I'm Dan with Music News Nashville, and we're here in Atlanta with Drew Holcomb of Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors. Welcome.
Thank you.
This is not your first rodeo here in Atlanta, is it?
No, it's not. Not at all. We've been playing here for a long time. This is part of our annual neighborly Christmas show. So
phenomenal, phenomenal. And I notice that tonight you don't have the other half with you.
Oh yeah, well she's coming. She's at the hotel. We have a new baby, so a new daughter. Her name's Emmy Lou, named after Emmy Lou Harris, and which is a good story. But yeah, so this is our third show with a kid on the road. So. Oh
my gosh.
Yeah.
None of those 3 a.m. feedings are impacting on the stage presence yet?
We're a little more tired, but we're making it work. Yeah, my wife's the same. So.
Well, congratulations on the new baby.
Thank you.
Now, I understand you have a new album coming out in the spring.
Yeah, we have a new album coming out in February. It's called Good Light. It's our third studio record as a band. And really this last year and a half has been such an amazing year. We won an Emmy for Live Forever off of our last record and had a lot of great success with that one, so we're excited to kind of see what happens next.
That's almost a tie-in, isn't it? Emmy Lou and winning an Emmy.
Yeah,
hey,
nice.
It's all an award for you.
That's right.
Now, the first single being released is called Tennessee.
It is. It's a song called Tennessee. I grew up in Memphis, went to school in Knoxville where I met Ellie, and then ended up in Nashville where we formed the band, and so I've kind of lived all over the state. Tennessee runs deep in my blood, and it's just a song about home.
We asked some of our Twitter followers earlier to submit some questions for you, and one of them that came up was, what artist or band do you most respect outside of your genre?
Probably, I would say U2. I mean, we're not a big arena rock band by any means, but I've always respected those guys, and their music has always moved me, and I appreciate the earnestness with which they kind of take their craft. Maybe some people say they take it too seriously, but I respect that and think it's and the fact that they've stayed together for 30 plus years, you know, is a tribute to their ability to put up with each other.
Now, your genre, it could be defined as a crossover from Americana and folk, a little bit of country thrown in there, and some roots music.
Yeah.
What defined you, what determined within yourself to go in that direction versus, say, a stronger country or a stronger bluegrass?
Well, I was always drawn to like really good singer-songwriters. Really drawn towards people that didn't take you know, the route of trying to make things fit within a certain box. The people that made records the way they wanted to make them, and surround themselves with musicians that they respected and trusted. And so for me, I was drawn to make music that was like the music that I would listen to. And so I grew up listening to a lot of Springsteen and Tom Petty and Patty Griffin and Johnny Cash, and just, you know, the genre was less important than just the content of the song. So that's kind of, for me, what kind of narrowed my palette, I guess.
You've listed a lot of names there. If you could have your perfect duet choice, and they can be living or dead, who would you choose?
Well, I know it doesn't make a lot of sense because we're both baritones, but to sing a song with Johnny Cash would probably be the coolest thing ever. That'll have to happen in another life.
So you could have been one of the highwaymen in your dreams.
Yes, yeah, come on. I'll be Christopherson to his to Johnny Cash.
I just found some interesting stuff out about Christopherson the other day. Didn't know he was a Rhodes Scholar,
Vietnam vet,
and all kinds of great stuff.
Janitor at the record label after being a Rhodes Scholar.
And flew the helicopter to Johnny Cash's house. All kinds of stuff there. So we're going to be hearing Tennessee, the first single off the album, in just a minute as we set up for it. Drew, I want to thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Is there anything you would like to say to your fans before we close off?
Oh, thanks for letting us do what we do. It's really a pleasure and a gift, so thank you.
We're back with Drew Holcomb and Nathan on guitar lead with him, and we're going to be listening to Tennessee. Take it away, guys.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
And ignorance of things I wish I still did not know. No matter how far these songs take me, if my dreams come true or the heartaches break me, no matter where I make my bed, I long for you. Make my grave here, it's home. Tennessee. We've all got a story, frozen in time, places and people, living and dying, heartbeats and breathing, just trying to make sense of it all. I am the second born of my mother and father. He's a lion-hearted man, she's a Jesus-loving woman, and no matter how far I roam, I always belong. It's not just geography, it's a part of my